is.
And Meshack forces a Johnson turnover.
You're so worried about Jahmai Meshack. You're not thinking about running the offense. Just a simple trying to go through the legs to keep control of the ball. Winds up turning it over.
And again, the concern with Tramon Mark, one of the most important players on this Texas roster. Lanier trying to back down Pope. Left it short. Johnson's got to save it. It's going to be Tennessee ball. It looked like either Johnson or Pope could have gotten it, but a little indecision about whose ball it would be and who would go get it.
Yeah, Trey Johnson just hesitated for some reason. And when he stopped, he couldn't get going again. Looks like Kaluma got a piece of it.
And now Rodney Terry is making another substitution as Devon Pryor, a 6'7" sophomore from Houston, is in. Johnson's going to sit. We're just one whistle away from a media timeout. That could be the reason. Mark making his way back towards the Longhorns bench. Lanier gets it off. Boy, he can clear some space and elevate very, very well.
Well, just a really good screen by Felix Okpara. It was a fade screen, and then when he went to get him again, you have to fight so hard to get over that fade screen. You're vulnerable to getting re-screened. There's two out-of-bounds plays, one under, one on the side that Chaz Lanier scored off of.
Kaluma kicks it to Weaver. A good look at a three and count it.
Chaz Lanier helps off. He's right in the middle of the lane, but that was more a help and recover.
And then somehow Lanier is wide open, and you know that's the one guy Rodney Terry says can't leave him open beyond the arc.
Well, you have a substitution, then a miscommunication on matchups. And Chaz Lanier he's not that open in a game of horse.
41% from beyond the arc on the season. Pope, a very capable scorer. Give it a go with Pryor. The reverse, too much English on it.
A good contest by Felix Okpara. Finished 9th in the country in block shots last year at Ohio State.
Milicic back to Ziegler. Still plenty of time. And off the knee of Pryor, out of bounds to take us to a timeout. Not surprisingly, this has started off a very physical game between Texas and Tennessee. You better bring the physicality when you're playing the balls, and you better get down on the deck to get after that basketball here in the quarters in Nashville.
$5K fun run.
Say hi to Patty, celebrated social worker.
Who's coming in second?
Self-appointed social chair. Potluck, kickball, last call.
Sign up for Goat Yoga.
You name it, she's on it. And you have 47 emails to prove it. But her capacity to care is unmatched. You need Patty. Patty needs a retirement plan. Work with Principal so we can help you help Patty with a retirement and benefits plan that's right for her.
Good night, guys.
Let our expertise round out yours.
Be the one thing that can change everything. Be bold.
Be authentic.
Be brilliant.
Be the unexpected.
Be an open heart.
Be true.
The beauty.
The laughter.
The laughter. In a world where you can be anything.
Be love. Be love. Be love. Be love.
My love is your love.
Pandora.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Bold Dr. Pepper.
The sleek blackberry flavor.
Please remain bold and sweet. Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Every day, I get to wake up in the best place on earth, Holland, Michigan. Yoo-hoo.
Hey, Nance.
It's just perfect.
This is weird. God, I love good mysteries.
Get down, get down. Sometimes in life, you just gotta follow the clues, wherever they take you.
Holland, rated R, only on Prime.
If you keep making that face, it's gonna stay like that.
Funny. I'm trying to get my own car insurance.
Well, that's easy. USAA.
I thought that was for the military.
And their families. Grandpa served and he joined USAA. He shared membership with your mom, so she'll give it to you.
Really?
And they'll take good care of you.
USAA. Members who switched saved an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
Let's do this.
I'm going in.
Hi, we're here for
The unlimited plan, $25 a line.
But it comes with
iPhone 16 Pro, one for each of you.
Right now, get $25 a line for the whole family and iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence. Get 4 on us. Only on Verizon.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. Let's build a retirement and benefits plan that works for your team. Back here in Nashville, it has been a very good week already for the Texas Longhorns, and they have needed it. They certainly appear to be coming into this tournament on the wrong side of the bubble, but they have beaten Vanderbilt, they have beaten A&M, and Joe Lunardi right now projects them as the last team in. Now, it's a very fluid situation, things happening in other tournaments across the country, but certainly another win today over a team the caliber of Tennessee would go a long way towards boosting their resume. Good news. Tremont Mark, we can tell you, confirmed a lower back issue, but we've all been there, maybe just seized up on him, and it's better now. He has checked back into the game.
Mark put some size on Zakai Ziegler.
Akpara in the post over on Yema, and that's a shot clock violation. Never hit the rim. So it's going to go over to the Horns. Trey Johnson is still on the Texas bench. He went there at 16:05 and is still there coming out of the timeout a couple of minutes later. And again, it's Mark at the point.
And Zakai Ziegler puts great pressure on the ball. He can get up underneath you. Look, he just blows up handoff opportunities.
And a foul committed by Ziegler. A very emotional senior day for Rick Barnes, Zakai Ziegler's senior day. Rick Barnes, whenever we do a Tennessee game, just loves to talk about how much he has loved coaching Zakai Ziegler the last 4 years.
I remember when he first recruited Zakai Ziegler. Ziegler's from Long Island, New York. And Rick would say he'd call him, and he'd be on the train, taking the train in to play a pickup game. He's just all about competition.
It'll stay at this end of the floor. Tennessee's had a great year, 25-6, the 4 seed in this league, 12-6 in the SEC, 9-6 in Quad 1. They are 5th in the net right now, and they are, without question, not only fighting for a championship here in Nashville, but the possibility of a 1 seed going into the NCAA tournament.
If you recall, back when Kemba Walker was at UConn, all the games they lost were in conference that year. And that's the same for Tennessee this year.
Mark drives, a lot of traffic, and Darlin Stone-Dubar got a piece of it. Kaluma knocks down a 3.
That's the kind of thing that Texas needs to take advantage of. The broken play, the extra pass. And they get a wide open shot as a result of it. But it takes a loose ball to get something open.
Kaluma doing a good job out on the perimeter on Lanier. Lanier will step back for a 3 and bury it. A long 2, they're saying. That was good defense and better offense right there from Chaz Lanier.
Well, Chaz Lanier has 11 points to start this game. A couple of buckets off out-of-bounds situations, one on the side, one underneath.
And Zarek Onyema is going to be called for the illegal screen.
Chaz Lanier has got a lot in his bag. Just puts the brakes on, a little step back, and I think that will be a 3. He is such a pure shooter. I don't know how Rick Barnes finds these guys. I mean, Chaz Lanier was playing at North Florida for an outstanding coach, Matt Driscoll. But just like last year, where he found Dalton Connect out of Northern Colorado, who was the Roy Hobbs of college basketball, he found another one.
Lanier again.
So it just came off a little pin down from Phillips. And he was firing as soon as he caught it. You don't want to let a guy like Chaz Lanier get started. Once he gets started, hard to stop.
He has gotten started here today. He's got 13 of their 15. Trey Johnson back in the game for Texas. Jason Kent, no, but a foul.
See Chaz Lanier right here being guarded by Kendall Weaver. And he comes, just takes him down, and then Phillips picks him off. That's why Jason Kent has to get out there as quickly as possible, because that's going to be a catch and shoot. But when you've got a guy that can shoot it like Lanier, he really has honed his ability to move without the ball. Set up his cuts so that he can get into his shot. And for him, a lot of guys, you say, catch it ready to shoot. For Chaz Lanier, you say, catch it to shoot it. And make the defense take it away from you. You can counter then, but every catch needs to be a shot.
At the line for the Longhorns, Jason Kent, a grad transfer from Indiana State. You talk about some productive minutes against Vandy a couple of days ago. 10 rebounds in 16 minutes. This Texas team has dealt with a lot of injuries, and Kent is among them. This is only the 5th game all season where they've had their full complement of scholarship players, and 3 of those 5 are in this tournament.
Yeah, Kent had a wrist injury. What did he miss? 8?
Jordan Gainey comes in off the bench, could run the point, could knock down a shot. His dad, Justin, the associate head coach of the Tennessee Volunteers.
Justin Gainey is basically the defensive coordinator of this team.
Great pass inside, a bucket for Kent. Julian Larry with the assist.
Just a miscommunication. Nobody picked up the roll man. That being Jason Kent, he was wide open. That's where Jordan Gainey needed to come in off the opposite corner.
Larry on Lanier right now. Larry giving up some size in that matchup, but boy, he made him work hard. But he will be called for a foul on the play. It's the Chaz Lanier Show early on here in Nashville. A 3-point lead for the Volunteers over the Longhorns. An early 3 for Kendall Weaver as Texas tries to make it 3 in a row. But the Vols also looking to get to the semis.
Huge news. You can get a son of for just $3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
I can't believe I bought a broken map. At least you earned double miles with the Capital One Venture Card. Is this the first basketball game ever? Capital One gives you exclusive access to events, but this is next level.
Like my new game? I call it Hoopla.
What do you think about basketball?
Fiddlesticks, that's a better name.
What are they doing?
Playing horse.
Whoop! Money! My turn.
Oh, that was my last peach basket.
Oh, I'm ready. Businesses work best when they put people first. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need, where and when they need them, to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready.
And get ready for the workday.
At Metro, get $25 in line for 4 lines, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy A15 5G phones. It's easy. No ID required, no activation fees. Visit a store, go online, or call. Only at Metro.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check your outfit first before meeting your girlfriend's family. Yeah, checking first is smart. Yeah. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
We are the Tennessee Volunteers. People who create connections, push boundaries, do the research that changes lives. We've got world-class academics and championship athletics. To be the best, you gotta learn from the best. And if you want to lead, gotta light the way. We got what it takes. It takes a volunteer.
Who's going to step up? And the answer to me is Karl Anthony Towns.
Curry orchestrates a golden revival. It's Saturday prime time on ABC and ESPN+.
Back here in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, where basketball is taking center stage here this week. Two-time Grammy nominee Morgan Wallen. A good seat in the house and rooting for the Volunteers. It has been an incredible year for the Southeastern Conference. 14 of the 16 teams were ranked for at least 1 week during the season. The conference as a whole won almost 89% of its non-conference games. This one might be the craziest. In games against ranked opponents, over 72%. Nobody else was even 500. And right now, because of what Texas has done the last 2 days, Joe Lunardi projects 14 of the 16 teams to be in the dance.
Really remarkable. You know, we got a shot of Morgan Wallen. You know, he's got a great song called Whiskey Glasses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be wearing after this game.
We'll turn it over to Carl Ravitch, Jimmy Dykes, Molly McGrath tonight. By the way, that Lanier shot that was ruled a 2 upgraded to a 3 during the break. So he's got 14 and they've got 18 right now.
It's like mailbox money. Timeout, you get another point.
And now he's got 15. What a start for Chaz Lanier.
I would suggest finding him earlier.
Let's see if Texas can get something for Trey Johnson at the offensive end. He hasn't attempted a shot yet, although he was on the bench for a couple of minutes. There he is. Mark for 3. And Phillips taps it to Meshack, and back comes Tennessee.
Boy, what a nice job by Cade Phillips to corral that ball.
Meshack to a cutting Lanier for 2 more.
Phillips cut first, and it was the second cutter, Chaz Lanier. That great cut by Cade Phillips opened up the lane for the second cutter.
Lanier now with 17 of Tennessee's 21. Here's Johnson. Again guarded by Meshack. Tough shot. Dubar the rebound.
Jermai Meshack is such a big part of why this team wins.
Dubar for 3. Tipped by Phillips. Still going after it. And it comes to Johnson.
Phillips is so active. He'll get a lob before this game's over.
And he's healthier than he was at the beginning of the season. No longer wearing that shoulder harness he had for much of the year as Mark lays it in.
Boy, what a terrific pass by Trey Johnson. A nice cut right in the middle of 2 defenders by Tremont Mark.
5-point lead Vols nearing the midway point of the first half.
They go under on Justin Gainey or Jordan Gainey. He's going to pull the trigger on that.
Wide open Meshack misses the 3, and the weak side rebound to Mark.
Meshack shot it well from 3 in SEC play.
Larry can't get the shot off over Lanier. Now Kent. Now Johnson, and he's on the board.
With 2 players contesting that. Jason Kent did a nice job of picking off Dubar.
Tough shot maker Trey Johnson, who was having a conversation with one of the officials all the way back down the court about whether or not there should have been a call perhaps on that play as well. Let's get another look.
Well, first, this is the pass, an outstanding find. And then Mark getting to that left hand. He is a lefty, and this is a difficult shot that was pretty well contested by 2 Tennessee defenders.
And I think what it might have been is maybe the official Byron Jarrett talking to Johnson about kicking his legs out. And maybe a bit of a warning on that the first time. Ziegler takes a 3. And the rebound to Pope, who is checked back in for the Horns. Again, Meshack on Johnson. Pope into the paint, and it goes to make it a 1-point game.
Jordan Pope was so good in that game against Arkansas.
Had a monster game earlier in the season against New Orleans, 42 points. Ziegler, a beautiful feed to Felix Okpara.
When you draw that many defenders on penetration, Okpara just gets to the front of the rim. And that's got to be an every-time thing for a big guy. When your defender leaves to help, get to the front of the rim.
Ziegler's second all-time on the Tennessee assist list, and he'll be #1 if Tennessee just sticks around for a few more games between this tournament and the NCAA tournament.
Texas really missed Jason Kent when he was out. He's a good player.
Meshack back to Gainey. Got his man in the air, to say the least. Left it short, but he's fouled on the shot attempt.
Well, this ball movement really has Texas on the run. Zakai Ziegler with the cut, and then Caden Shedrick comes over from the weak side, and Okpara right to the front of the rim. And Kent with a roll, catching it on the short roll. And I think Felix Okpara needs to present a little bit earlier and further up the lane.
So here's Gainey. A terrific player to bring off the bench. Again, can spell Ziegler, can play alongside Ziegler in the backcourt.
He started his career out at South Carolina Upstate, played for Dave Dickerson there, and he saw every defense imaginable.
Made them both. Pope's got to get it in. And they turn it over. Ziegler, Milicic somehow finds Gainey. Still plenty of time. Gainey a miss. Meshack a rebound.
Guess who?
Milicic for 3.
Tennessee just outworking Texas right now, especially Jemai Meshack. And what a smart pass after the offensive board to kick it out to Milicic for that step-in 3. After an offensive rebound, the analytics prove it. There's no better time for a 3.
5 offensive rebounds have led to 9 points, second chance points for the Vols. Swatted away by Okpara. Ziegler, Milicic, and he's fouled. And Tennessee rolling over the last couple of minutes. Jess Sims will speak live with Tennessee coach Rick Barnes on the other side of this timeout.
Jemai Meshack, smart player and one of the best defenders in the country. Comes from Southern California. He was all CIF in Cali. You got to be a stud to get that.
Ready, set.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya helps you choose the right amounts without over or under investing, so you can feel confident in your financial choices.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
Did they just hop from a baseball game to a show on Max without leaving DirecTV?
It's like all their apps and channels are connected.
Oh, it's all connected. Shows, movies, sports, cooking shows. Oh my God.
Is she talking to us?
Tell me, how does DirecTV put all your favorite stuff on one home screen? Uncanny content suggestions based on your watch history? Or mind control?
Were you recently electrocuted?
A better way to watch whatever you want to watch.
Well, I, for one, am intrigued.
Hey, it's RV Harvey.
Guilty as charged.
Good weekend in the RV? How was the lake? RV. Catch any walleye?
This is getting out of hand. All I ever wanted was to be the cool boss with an RV and a fun nickname. Now I have to know what a walleye is?
Hey, all that matters is that you bundled your RV and boat with your home and auto insurance.
And got great savings and coverage. Sounds like an expert outdoorsman to me.
I kind of overdid it with the decor, didn't I?
Way overboard.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
Music City, USA is the site for the SEC men's basketball tournament.
Because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
Think the SEC tournament in Nashville is going to be any fun?
It doesn't matter where you work. If you're stuck in the same position all day, it's not good for you. That's why we created the original VeriDesk, the world's leading standing desk solution. Imagine working happier and healthier with a workspace designed for your comfort. VeriDesks are easy to set up in minutes, and they're built to last a lifetime. So invest in the best for your work and your well-being. Shop our sale and make your dream office a reality.
You don't have to be a prepper to protect you or the ones you love. Introducing the new Patriot Power Generator 1200, a solar generator that's lighter, more affordable, and more powerful. In a blackout, power lights, TVs, medical equipment, even your fridge. No gas, fumes, or noise. It's safe to use inside your home. You'll even get a solar panel absolutely free. This is about your peace of mind. Get your new solar generator and free solar panel at forpatriots.com.
Coach, Chaz Lanier is off to an incredible start, 17 of your 28 points. What are you seeing from the Texas defense that is allowing him to capitalize?
Well, one, I think our guys are doing a really good job screening for him, but he's doing a really good job of setting his cuts up, getting off of them. They're playing the way we thought they would, and he's shooting the ball, and I like his aggressiveness, but I like the fact that we're moving the ball well on offense.
Trey Johnson has only taken 2 shots for 2 points. What are you liking about your ball pressure and defense?
Well, we put Jamal on him, and the one shot he made, he should have had more help than he got, but we're just letting Jamal work him as well as he can. We know he's a great basketball player, and we're just trying to keep him from getting going.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, now Chaz Lanier is going. Trey Johnson is trying, but he's back on the bench. He's only taken 2 shots. He's made one of them. Lanier all over the place. 7 for 9. He's made both of his threes. He's got 17 points. And the biggest reason, of course, why Tennessee has a 6-point lead. Igor Milicic Jr. is at the line right now for the Vols. A big guy with a really nice touch. A couple of years at Virginia, spent last year at Charlotte. And Milicic this year, a double-figure scorer, and will mix it up down low, better than 7 rebounds per game.
Yeah, an inside-out big. He can stretch you, very skilled, very mobile, and an excellent handler and passer. But Dan, Texas is playing well in this game. The Longhorns are shooting 50% from the field, but the difference is Tennessee scored off a few of the turnovers, and they've gotten some second chance points. If Texas can clean that up a little bit, the Longhorns are right in this thing.
Felix Okpara called for the foul. Rodney Terry in his 3rd year as the head coach in Austin, and again coached under Rick Barnes for 9 years, 9 of the 17 years when Barnes was the head coach of the Longhorns. Kaluma backs it out and finds Pope. Kaluma's wide open. There it is. Here's the 3. And Okpara, a nice job coming down with a rebound with Shedrick right there.
Boy, Okpara really battles Caden Shedrick, not just to get that rebound, but to keep him out of the lane. And now one of the grabs is called on Kendall Weaver, trying to grab Chaz Lanier. And that's been standard throughout the course of the league, but you do it that out in the open, you're going to get called for it once in a while.
And it's number 7 on Texas. So that puts Tennessee into the bonus, and it sends Lanier to the line, where he is a good but not great free throw shooter. For a guy who shoots the 3 as well as he does, he's a 75% free throw shooter and just missed the front end. Shedrick foul. Ziegler came over to try to knock it away.
Just a little side pick and roll, open side. So Zakai Ziegler coming over to try to disrupt it, just called for the foul, slapping down.
And that's going to cost Rick Barnes his point guard, at least for now. We'll see how the next 6:34 goes. But Jordan Gainey's getting ready to check in. How about the job Caden Shedrick did yesterday in the win over A&M? Got to the free throw line 10 times and made every single one of them.
He's really improved over the course of his time at Texas. He did a good job at Virginia, but his last year there, just didn't seem to crack the lineup as often as you thought he should have. But he's really blossomed at Texas.
Averaging about 8.5 points, 6 rebounds per game. Also a good shot blocker.
Now come on, mark on Chaz Lanier.
Milicic trying to get by Kaluma, lost it. Run down by Lanier with 10 on the shot clock. Meshack finds a lane and lays it in.
Okpara helping to screen off some of that help side defense. He just kept Shedrick from getting there to block the shot. That was a really nice job by Felix Okpara. Something that doesn't show up in the box score.
Pope from 18. Right there, and Texas hanging in, down by 5.
Boy, when Shedrick sets a good screen, that frees up Pope on that open side screen roll. They gave up a 2 on that pull-up jumper.
Gainey calling for the ball and now calling out a play for his teammates. Meshack guarded by Kaluma.
Grabbed his shirt.
Yeah.
All right, take a look at Felix Okpara here. Now, when Caden Shedrick comes down the lane, he's just going to screen him out. So now he took out both Johnson and Caden Shedrick. That allowed Meshack to get all the way to the rim. That's just really smart, sealing off of the help. That happens a lot in this league. You know who's the best at it? Is Ruben Chinyelu at Florida. Nobody does it better than he does, but Okpara did a great job there.
Gators will play Mizzou tonight in a quarterfinal game. Kent coming back in. Kaluma's going to sit. That foul where he grabbed the jersey of Meshack, his second. This is a really important guy for them, but even though Meshack's not a big scorer and smaller than Kaluma, when he was trying to back Kaluma down, Kaluma fouled him, and we'll see if Rodney Terry sits him out the rest of the half.
Maybe Tennessee needs to wear those old tearaway jerseys that Alabama football used to wear in the 70s. Johnny Musso used to wear those things.
Another screen by Shedrick, frees up Mark, but a block, followed by Shedrick goes.
Well, it's amazing how often when you have multiple shot blockers go after a shot, it opens up the offensive glass.
Shedrick's first points of the game. Mark stays in front of Lanier.
Pretty rare that Chaz Lanier takes a bad one.
Meshack. Shot clock at 6. Long jumper by Meshack, wide left.
Good defense by Texas. Stayed in front.
Again, Johnson in the far corner has not been all that involved. Here he comes to get a touch.
He got fouled right there. It doesn't get called.
Shedrick gives it back to him. Deep in the corner. Again, he will take shots that few others really would have the confidence to even try, and then he knocks him down.
Well, give Caden Shedrick credit there. He set a great screen that forced Tennessee to emergency switch.
Johnson 2 for 3, 5 points. Gainey into Okpara. And he scores over Shedrick.
Well, I thought Okpara should have gone up with it right away, but stayed patient and still was able to complete the play. But Texas is really hanging in there. The Longhorns are not playing poorly by any stretch.
Mark flying into the bucket, and it makes it a 2-point game. Again, this is the Longhorns' 3rd game in as many days, and yesterday they needed double overtime to win. This is Tennessee's first appearance here in this tournament.
A lot different for Tennessee. Great pass.
Milicic from Meshack.
Well, you're so worried about Chaz Lanier coming off that screen. Just a beautiful slip to the basket. Jason Kent going with the cutter. But without Zakai Ziegler in the game, it's a lot different with no pressure on the ball.
Yeah, he's been out a long time with 2 fouls. Lanier swings it. Milicic into the block to Okpara. Knocked away by Kent. It'll be Tennessee ball when we come back. Very competitive first half.
Caden Shedrick set a fantastic screen to free up Trey Johnson. And when you set a screen like this, you pick off Mashack. Now all of a sudden, Gainey's got to pick him up on the emergency switch. Still a tough shot. Gainey did a good job. But a terrific pass on the slip by Milicic. That's an easy basket.
Ace's new Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care, specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from the helpful folks at Ace. You'll get everything you need at our best price each season, guaranteed. From our store to your front door, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
A real meal deserves a real dessert, like the DQ $7 meal deal. With a cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken strips, full-size fries, a drink, and a sundae. You get an honest-to-goodness full meal, all for just $7 at DQ.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Macienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs. And I reinvest my 2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop Masa Mill. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing Masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
I can't believe you corporate types are still calling each other rock stars.
You're a rock star.
We're all rock stars.
Ooh, look at my data-driven insights. I'm a rock star.
Great job putting finance and HR on one platform with Workday.
Thank you.
Guys, can you keep it down? I'm working.
You people are...
Hand over the air guitar.
I've got another one.
Liberty. Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance. Liberty.
It's pronounced Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
Louis! Cut! More mud! Action!
Louis! Louis!
Cut! Mud on her face!
Louis!
Okay, everybody, that's lunch.
Mud mask?
No. No. No.
Compare hotels in the Hotels.com app.
Reese Davis, Jay Williams, and Seth Greenberg coming up at halftime. Get you up to date on everything happening in conference tournament action. See if Duke's at half staff against Carolina tonight without Cooper Flagg. What do you think in the first half here?
Well, I think Trey Johnson might be the second pick in the draft after Cooper Flagg. Let's say that. Only 3 shot attempts so far in this game.
Chazelle scored 17 in the first 21. Tennessee's got 16 points on second chance and turnovers, yet they're only up 4. Tell you one thing, Texas, they got a shot.
See you in a bit, Danny.
Reese, thank you. Looking forward to it. Let's take a look now at today's game track, brought to you by Jimmy John's. And it's all about Chaz Lanier. 10 points in the first meeting between these two teams. Already 17 in this one. 7 from 9 from the field. He's knocked down both of his threes. He is the biggest reason why Tennessee even enjoys this slender lead that they have right now.
And you know they're going to look for him on out of bounds underneath. He scored a couple of buckets on out of bounds plays. Boy, it's always nice to go to the studio and hear from Jay, Seth, and the guy.
Hey. Don't you talk about my guy like that. Gainey, no. Milicic, a terrific rebound.
Got away with a little push. A subway push, as Louis Carnesecca used to say.
Kai Ziegler still on the bench with 2 fouls. Went there at the 6:34 mark.
I think they got Trey Johnson just grabbing Jahmai Mashack as he's going to the offensive glass.
And it's number 2 on Johnson.
Boy, it is hand-to-hand combat when a shot goes up. It's like officiating a car crash.
Quarterfinal action, the winner into the semis against the regular season champions, the Auburn Tigers, who held off Ole Miss 62-57 in our first game today.
One thing about this Tennessee group, they know where the weight room is. All of these players get significantly stronger and bigger once they get to Knoxville.
Yeah, they do this before and after thing. They show you what they look like when they started and what they look like now.
They do that for announcers. But
we as a crew should not be doing it.
It's called after and really after.
Yeah. It's not going to shed us in a positive light. Six-point lead. Mark somehow sees Pope, and he knocks down a three to make it a three-point game.
But everybody loaded up in the lane, and Jordan Pope was just all by himself. Terrific find.
Against maybe the best defensive team in the country, Texas is shooting 56%, including 4 of 8 from three-point range.
Well, of late, Zakai Ziegler's been on the bench, and that's part of it.
Lanier rises up for a three. Meshack, the weak side rebound.
Guess who?
Ten to shoot. Boy, Meshack looking for his offense more than he normally does. Couldn't get this one. The Longhorns not pushing the pace.
Not as much pressure on the ball right now, and I think that's because of Ziegler being out.
Around and out on Pope.
Right now, Gainey's got to handle the ball. That takes him away from working off the ball, which is normally his role.
And Gainey backpedaling a little bit so he could hear Rick Barnes, what Coach Barnes wants them to run.
Milicic has to be aggressive offensively. Outside of Lanier, he's the best scorer.
Gainey has to force it up, and it's an air ball, and it's Texas ball.
Just a poor possession for Texas. And not as good a direction when you don't have your conductor out on the floor, being Zakai Ziegler,
who's been out 5.5 minutes after picking up that second foul. Tennessee led by 7 when he went out. They lead by 3 now. And we have a Texas timeout here late in the first half. We're back in 30.
Businesses work best when they put people first. Your dedicated Cintas service reps help make sure your team has the essential products they need, where and when they need them, to help keep them looking great, feeling confident, and ready to be their best. Get Cintas.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
It's a long game right now, but we got to have every 50-50 ball. We cannot be waiting for the ball. That's our ball. Go get it. Get a kill right here in this 4 minutes right now. Sit down and go on right now. Keep him off the glass. Shot goes up. Keep him off the glass. We need a kill right now.
You don't work hard for 50-50 balls against Tennessee. It's going to be more like 10-90. Rodney Terry knows that. But again, give these Longhorns credit. Third game in as many days, playing well, playing hard, and right in the game with the Volunteers.
And really the difference in the game right now is a couple of points off turnovers and a couple of points off offensive rebounds. Texas cleans that up, and the Longhorns are right here to win this game.
Ball's loose, stolen away by Meshack. That pick and roll going terribly wrong for the Horns. Milicic a miss. Look at Okpara with a one-handed rebound. And Meshack will back it back out.
Trey Johnson went under there. Rather fortunate. Now the switch.
Lanier, the left-handed lay-in, 2 more. He's got 19.
But when you go under that screening action up top and you wind up switching, that puts Jason Kent in a really tough position. Another bucket for Chaz Lanier.
Shot clock turned off. Final seconds of the first half.
Got the switch now.
Mark into the paint, puts the brakes on, and hit it. What a play by Tremont Mark right at the end of the first half.
All in all, Texas has to be very pleased. It's just been key mistakes on the glass, key mistakes with turnovers.
The favorite Vols, the 4 seed in the SEC, with just a 3-point lead after this terrific individual effort by Tremont Mark. 20 minutes in, with a berth in the semifinals on the line. It's Tennessee 41 and Texas 38. Reese, forgive me. You're with Jay and Seth.
I demand to know who got to you, Shulman. Glad to have you with us. What a first half performance from Chaz Lanier and the Vols, but still Texas has been able to hang right in there and stay close and within striking distance for their third game in.
Texas will run more action for him to be in spots where he can score. But I'm really starting to get worried, guys, about the physicality of this league. I love physical basketball, but the amount of grabbing, there's no freedom of movement. I really worry about this hurting the conference in NCAA play in that first weekend because they're going to call those fouls, Seth. And that's a valid point. Now, Chaz Lanier has been absolutely terrific, but you got to stop him. He's got 19 points. Texas didn't rebound the basketball on the defensive end, and they turned it over. But I want you to watch this play of Chaz Lanier. Like, if you're going to beat this Tennessee team, there's Weaver knocking down that three. Now, you got to get back. 3 ball. Come on, give it one. 3 goggles, 3 whatever you want. Get back, because that's your man right now. And that's Chaz Lanier. And he had 17 in the first 21. Find that dude.
So Tennessee has the 3-point lead. Got to find the dudes. Nobody's been able to find Lanier so far. I know you really enjoy that.
They went out of fashion.
Yeah. He's bringing them back. Everything's retro. There's nothing new under the sun, Seth. Including nobody's going to beat Auburn. Not 3 in a row here. Tigers coming in on a 2-game losing streak. I'm going to tell you something. Ole Miss fought them. Ole Miss shot very poorly thanks to the Auburn defense. Jamie Johnson gives Auburn a lead they would not relinquish after Ole Miss had tied it at 46, and Janai Broome just made tough shot after tough shot.
They get the ball to who they want, when they want, where they want it, and that's what makes Auburn special. They held Ole Miss to 4 for 23 from the 3, Jay. And this was a big-time play. Probably not highly advised to save the ball. I mean, the other team's basketball. Chad Baker Mazara with a huge play in transition. You know, Auburn's not soft. No, they're not.
Good choice of words there.
They're a bunch of dogs.
Wisconsin and UCLA. Boy, Wisconsin came out absolutely scorching John Tonje. Tonje would do it again. Wisconsin build a lead as big as 9. Push it out to 15. Kamari McGee, these guys can shoot it.
When you make 13 threes, you're shooting 67% from the three-point line. It's going to be hard to beat Wisconsin. Tonje and Blackwell are a problem on those wings, and they invert their offense, so they bring the bigs away, which opens up the floor. Wisconsin's going to be a hard out in the NCAA tournament because they get scored, and they're hard to prepare for it.
UCLA on its way out of the B1G tournament. Got Oregon and Michigan State, Jace Richardson.
Jace Richardson, he's the most efficient, mature freshman that Tom Izzo has ever coached. And this team, they beat you with their bench, and they beat you on second shots. Look, I mean, they forced Oregon into 10 assists and 15 turnovers, and they dominate you and all the blue-collar stats. That's what Tom Izzo's team is all about.
Going Carr with the flush. He had 10. Michigan State wins by 10 as they move on.
Ooh, nice finish.
Tournament. Chaz Lanier. Chaz Lanier's went off against A&M in the first half this season. Just did it in this one.
Not all Jay Will.
Mine was earned in Germany, 1984.
I earned it for my family in 1945.
Mom earned it for us.
USAA membership is for those who served and can be shared with their spouses, then kids, and their kids for generations to come. And because our members know USAA's commitment to serving the military community, they're proud to start their family's legacy.
So I'm in, and so is our family.
USAA. See if you can become a member today. Members who switch saved an average of $725 annually on auto insurance.
I'm the richest guy in the world.
I have time to give.
I have people I can count on.
And a million stories to share.
The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Oopsies. You go.
No,
Here you go.
Oh.
Go for the handful.
Huge news. You can get a son of for just $3. Wait, I said son of. Look at the words. Son of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Onboarding, the benefits, time off requests, fixing payroll. It has to stop.
Was that necessary?
No. Paycom automates everything. Get Paycom and make the unnecessary unnecessary.
March Madness! Bring out the stars! March Madness, tips March 19th on ESPN and ABC.
You see, toe fungus is not just an embarrassing cosmetic problem. It can also be dangerous. Even small spots can spread and get worse. Drugstore remedies and prescriptions just don't get to the root cause of your fungus. That's why this simple 2-minute hack has gone viral. You can check it out at crystalflush.com. It works by deeply penetrating and disrupting the cellular structure of the fungus. Thousands are literally wiping their fungus clean and showing off their toes again. And now you can try it totally risk-free. Go to crystalflush.com.
Guys, stop dressing like this. Dress like this. This is the perfect polo for any occasion, and the comfort and stretch are unmatched. The signature firm semi-spread collar adds a touch of sophistication and class, but still gives you that everyday comfort with the relaxed fit. Easily elevate the look by throwing on one of Collars & Co.'s sweaters, and because of the design of the polo, it'll look as if you're wearing a dress shirt underneath. Head over to Collars & Co. now to elevate your style and comfort. Use code TV for 20% off site-wide at collarsandco.com.
Time is running short to make an impression. Great Joe Lunardi with his last 4 in, first 4 out. Those are the teams playing today. Texas, obviously, you're watching right now. And most notably, in the ACC semifinals, North Carolina takes on Duke just a week ago. A little less than that now. Tar Heels lost for the second time this year against the Blue Devils. Yesterday, Cooper Flagg left the Georgia Tech game with a sprained left ankle, did not return. John Shire said after the game it would be a long shot for Flagg, the star freshman, potential player of the year candidate, to come back and play against Carolina. How would you approach this right now? Look, let me state the obvious. If he's like 50 or 60%, of course he doesn't play. But beyond that, how would you approach?
I mean, look, you're going to talk to your star player about how he feels in that moment. And I'm a firm believer every championship matters. ACC championship matters. A national championship matters. But obviously, you don't want to increase the probability of him hurting himself again. But he's a dog, man. Mm-hmm. He's different than kids in the game today.
Would you trade an ACC championship for an NCAA championship?
Of course not.
Yeah, but I don't think you look at it that way.
I surely look at it that way. And this decision's going to be his family's, his agents, and then John Shire and the medical staff. 100%. X factor for the game, Mason Gillis. Mm-hmm. Mason Gillis played in a championship game a year ago, has played minimal minutes, but he can score. He's got maturity and toughness. If Cooper doesn't play, I really believe Mason Gillis is an X factor.
I think Seth Trimble, being a bigger guard, has to be explosive in this game because the smaller guards from North Carolina get gobbled up with the size of Duke.
Yeah. Can I bring up one thing? Earlier this year, we were at the Auburn-Tennessee game for College Game Day. Janai Broome was coming off that injury, watched him warm up, and we were like, what in the world? Why are they playing him? How? You got to let him get. And he went like out a big double-double.
NCAA tournament.
Big double-double.
You want to hang a real banner, and that's
ACC's a real banner.
Nobody is disputing that. Just saying, if he can go, he will go.
Start it up.
Tennessee, don't minimize the ACC banner.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed. Like booking the right rental car. Where's the rest of it?
Did you forget we had kids?
A friendly game staying friendly. Yo, chill, Granny.
It's a bank loan.
Or being alone during alone time. Yeah, that's not guaranteed. You know what AT&T guarantees? Connectivity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind.
Sit in the hip like whenever you tip that mug got to sit in the hip like
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, trainees, let's say Glenn is a customer.
I'm a customer in this scenario.
What do we do?
Protect what's important to him.
And how do we do this?
We help with car, home,
both.
RV coverage.
Great, apply coverages. Because you never know what life is going to surprise you with at 90 miles per hour.
Did Coach say 90?
Push him out there.
You've got this, Glenn.
Am I gonna feel this? I felt that.
Is he okay?
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Oh, he's moving.
Eczema isn't always obvious.
Eczema isn't always red.
But now, eczema isn't always going to stop you.
With Ebglyss. Ebglyss is a once-monthly treatment to help those with moderate to severe eczema find real itch relief and real results.
Like skin that's still more clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Skin that's still more clear, even at 1 year? Clearly, it's possible with Ebglyss.
Talk to your doctor about Ebglyss for eczema.
Look at the Longhorn doing a little camera work. But if I have one guy wearing the Tennessee orange ready to take old hook 'em by the horns, it'd be that fella right there. Jemai Meshack and Big Orange up by 3. Second half's coming.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style
and all the things Americans love too. Come on, Balloon.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo! You ready for some adrenaline?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Gelato.
Froyo.
Architecture.
Sharkitecture.
That is a big hat.
It's American. Of course it's big.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
You'll be back. Emus can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Well, I'll be. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Wherever they take you. With over 30 hotel brands, Marriott Bonvoy has a brand for every kind of fan.
There's some things that work better together, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. Voya provides tools that help you make the right investment and benefit choices so you can reach today's financial goals and look forward to a more confident future.
Voya, well planned, well invested, well protected.
When things go sideways, will you be ready? Meet the new Patriot Power Generator 1200, a solar generator that's lightweight with more capacity and more life cycles, and recharges twice as fast, all at a fraction of the price. In a blackout, power lights, TVs, medical equipment, even your fridge. No gas, fumes, or noise. It's safe to use inside your home. This is about peace of mind. Get your new solar generator and free solar panel at forpatriots.com.
If you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet.
I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains, so I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry about any of that. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular polos to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading to this. No dry cleaning needed anymore, and I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collar stays stiff all day. Get 20% off using code TV at collarsandco.com.
Welcome to Champ Week presented by Principal. You're watching the SEC tournament. The gifted Trey Johnson, the leading scorer in the SEC this year, didn't get a lot of looks, only took 3 shots, made 2 of them. He's got 5 points heading into the second half. The big story offensively in this game, Chaz Lanier, 17 of Tennessee's first 21 points, 19 overall in the half. The biggest reason why the Vols enjoy a 3-point lead over the Horns at halftime. Where was Lanier getting his looks? Pretty much all over the place. He's got the mid-range game, he's got the long-range game, and as you can see, he's scored from all over the place for Tennessee. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Dan Shulman and Jay Billis. A 3-point game. Texas playing very well, but Tennessee also doing a nice job at the offensive end. We got a good one.
Yeah, on the offensive end, Tennessee's been excellent, but Texas has played a really good game here. And we talked a little bit about the first half. The difference has been on offensive rebounds. There have been 8 offensive rebounds for Tennessee. They've capitalized. They scored 13 points off those. It's not like Texas has been throwing the ball all over the place, but when they've turned it over, Tennessee has capitalized on that. They've got 11 points off turnovers. If Texas cleans that up, the Longhorns shot 55% in that first half. And you know Tennessee wants to tighten up their defense and get that down a little bit.
It's time to look in the huddle. Brought to you by Regions Bank. Again, Lanier, the big story. Another big story, though. Zakai Ziegler sat out the last 6:34 after picking up his second foul. So they've got their floor leader back on the court to begin the second half. The Longhorns playing their 3rd game in as many days, trying to pick up another big win and move on to the semifinals. Johnson starting off on Ziegler.
And you have Tremont Mark guarding Lanier.
Ziegler lays it in. Welcome back, Zakai Ziegler. His first points of the game.
Just blew right by Trey Johnson.
Ziegler, a finalist for the Bob Cousy Award, one of the 5 finalists as the best point guard in the nation. Little push out there by Johnson. He just cannot get rid of Meshack. He's trying. Somehow got it off and hits. Wow, how much effort went into that?
And look how hard he had to work. You can talk about a tough 2.
But he is not going to be deterred. He's now 3 for 4, 7 points. Pope on Ziegler right now. Ziegler into the paint. Hits again.
Well, he had a cutter, Igor Milicic, along the baseline from the right corner. Good patience by Ziegler.
The 5'9" senior, one of the best point guards in the nation.
Ain't no way he's 5'9".
Mark, great look to Kaluma, but wave it off. Mark still down, getting helped up. Ziegler was down as well. And we'll wait for the ruling from Don Daly.
It was Milicic with a vertical contest. And he just came in to Mark, just knocked him to the ground. Watch him come over from the weak side after he lets it go. Boom.
Wow. Second on Milicic. The officials are going to the monitor.
Yeah, I don't see anything other than a hard foul there.
Headsets are off quickly.
After review, common foul, and Texas was not in the act of shooting when contact occurred, so it'll be on the baseline.
All right, self-explanatory there from Don Daly. A free timeout for both coaches as the officials try to get the players back on the floor.
That's one of those where you get the foul call and didn't really want it because it took away a wide open 3 in the corner.
Kaluma missed some time in the first half as well after picking up his second foul, one of the most important players the Longhorns have. Deflected by Milicic, and he runs it down.
A great alertness by Milicic. He had his hands out and ready in help side position.
Johnson switches on to Ziegler. Meshack, the cutter. And here come the horns. Good execution by Tennessee, couldn't finish it. Mark turning the corner on Ziegler. And Milicic down with it. Mark wanted a foul call.
Okpara with another really good contest at the rim.
Again, Meshack cuts, and this time he finishes.
Got a little drag screen in transition from Okpara. Everybody worried about Okpara rolling, and Meshack just cut from the left corner. Beautiful offense in transition by Tennessee.
And the lead is now up to 7. Mark picked up his dribble, finds Kaluma. Going to work on Milicic. Another tough basket for Texas.
Boy, but every time we're talking about the tough twos that they're having to make.
Okpara is in some pain right now. He's holding the back of his head as if maybe he took an elbow to the back of the head or something, but he is still in there. But he is in some discomfort right now as Ziegler is fouled. Jordan Pope, his first.
Now watch this transition offense. You're going to see Okpara set a little transition drag screen. He rolls to the basket, but look at Meshack cutting, and that tight little window that Zakai Ziegler saw to get him the ball. That's really good offense in transition by Tennessee.
Meshack averages 6 points per game, known much more as a defender, but he's got 10 points, Jay, already in this game.
Well, he's done it with his activity. He's been excellent on the glass and the offensive glass as well. And he can put his head down and drive.
He's also got 4 rebounds and 4 assists.
Other than that, he hasn't done anything.
7-point lead again. The winner to get Auburn in semifinal number 1 tomorrow. Kaluma a look. Way too strong. And Meshack gets called for the foul, battling with Johnson for the rebound.
There's no such thing as turning around to block out in this game. You're hitting first and grabbing arms.
And not Meshack, apparently on Okpara.
Okpara was underneath.
Yep. Number 2 on Felix Okpara.
Like every shot, it's like a scene from Braveheart.
Okpara now on Johnson out beyond the arc. The freshman is going to size him up, try to seize this opportunity, draws the foul. And I think that's what he intended to do from the moment he began his drive. Make the big man move, get him in the air. 3 on Okpara.
A little step back, and then he goes into a little up fake. He's just kind of in the cylinder, really.
I tell you what, at the NBA level, he's going to draw a ton of fouls. He knows what he's doing out there. Okpara's got to sit. Here comes Cade Phillips.
And Trey Johnson's also a good passer. He can find people. The next step for him, continue to improve that body and his strength, and then improve as a defender. Offensively, he's about as gifted as they come.
89% free throw shooter as well. Ziegler crossing over on Johnson, and it's over to Texas.
Kendall Weaver right there guarding Chaz Lanier, just reached in, and that was helpful in knocking the ball away and off of Zakai Ziegler.
Julian Larry now at the point. Mark has gone to the bench for the Longhorns.
So hard to screen Zakai Ziegler.
Turnaround Kaluma. And Meshack rips it down.
And Meshack guards Trey Johnson and gets to the glass.
Neither team in a rush offensively, and another jersey grab, and that gets called.
Cade Phillips comes down to set that wide pin. Not much you can do, but you can't grab him like that.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years. The hilarious stand-up special is now streaming on Hulu.
Freezing cold. Blazing heat. Rain-X premium silicone wiper blades are engineered to withstand the most extreme conditions. They last 2 times longer than traditional wipers. If Rain-X premium silicone wipers survive these conditions, clearly they'll last in yours. Rain-X, outsmart the elements. Find Rain-X silicone wipers at these retailers.
At Metro, get $25 in line for 4 lines, plus 4 free Samsung Galaxy A15 5G phones. It's easy. No ID required, no activation fees. Visit a store, go online, or call. Only at Metro.
Huge news. You can get a Son of for just $3. Wait, I said Son of. Look at the words. Son of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Congratulations. Here are the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water heater that somehow passed inspection, but will definitely flood your basement.
Wait.
Congratulations. Here's your first year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much or you'll kill your lawn.
Okay.
Congratulations. Here's Progressive's Home Quote Explorer.
Uh-oh.
You're good. You can quickly compare insurance options and find the right coverage, even if it's not with us.
What's the bad news?
I skipped the line.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside.
Takes it.
Gatorade, is it in you?
This combo meal's got combinations. Make this thing your own creation. Entree, drink, and choice of sides. Oh, and it's free to swap fries. BK, have it your way.
With Verizon, trade in any phone in any condition. And get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with AI and a watch and tab all on us. That's up to $1,900 in value. Only on Verizon.
Hey, fellas, I promised a Capital One bank guy I'd stop by.
Chuck likes to hit a bank shot before it opens every day.
The bank is open. One more time. The bank is open. The bank is open.
2 more minutes, guys.
Why don't we let somebody else try? Like who? The Capital One bank guy? Why not?
Bank.
Let Chuck say it. The bank is open.
No fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Please sign this for me, please.
Bank guy got game.
Champ Week means great action all around the country. That includes the T. Rowe Price ACC Tournament in Charlotte. The semifinals are set, and you can see them tonight. Duke and Carolina, round 3 on ESPN at 7 Eastern. Then Louisville and Clemson, 9:30 Eastern on ESPN 2. A look at Joe Lunardi's last 4 in, first 4 out. He put Texas into the field after the win over A&M yesterday. Carolina also one of the last 4 in, so that game against Duke, likely without Cooper Flagg, of obvious importance to the Tar Heels tonight.
All right, how about the job that Pat Kelsey's done at Louisville talking about the ACC tournament? They're down at least 15 at one point when I was watching against Stanford to come back and win. In just 1 year, the job he's done at Louisville is absolutely remarkable.
They went 18-2 in the league this year. Kelsey named ACC Coach of the Year. Milicic, a terrific drive and finish.
Well, that's just too easy. Arthur Kaluma just putting that left foot back instead of out and allowing that straight line drive all the way to the 10.
Kaluma to Larry on the baseline. There are just no easy looks for the Texas Longhorns right now.
Well, Larry hesitated and allowed the defense to catch up. He was wide open, needed to make a move.
Gainey in there with the backcourt along with Ziegler.
I think that Tennessee can get some slips after these screens.
Gainey blocked by Kaluma. Here comes Larry in transition. And he is fouled by Cade Phillips.
Just everybody for Tennessee below the foul line. That allowed the run out. And Julian Larry doing a terrific job in attacking in transition. But on the drive, he really didn't have great defensive balance.
Larry, generally the backup point guard for Texas, still gets about 20 minutes a game. Assist-to-turnover ratio of about 2-to-1, more of a true pass-first guy than a scorer. As Tremont Mark comes back in, he had been standing up at the end of the bench with like a heat wrap on his back. It has been bothering him throughout the game. He's not only played a lot of minutes, Jay, in the last 3 days, he's played some hard minutes in the last 3 days.
Hard minutes and really important minutes. But that shot that he took from Igor Milicic early in the game, that was a significant shot.
Still close, a 6-point lead for the Volunteers.
And there was the slip.
And a great pass. Lanier found Phillips.
Just the screen up top and the slip out of it. Everybody worried about Chaz Lanier, but it's the screener oftentimes that's open. And Phillips did a great job of presenting himself after that hard slip to the basket.
This is the largest lead of the game for Tennessee. Weaver stolen away by Ziegler. And a lane at the other end.
Tennessee starting to execute. Cade Phillips with the screen up top, slipping out of it. Everybody goes with Chaz Lanier wide open for the dunk. And there is a reason that Zakai Ziegler is the Defensive Player of the Year and could be National Defensive Player of the Year. Tennessee by 10.
An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style
And all the things Americans love, too. Come on, Bloom.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games. Woo! You ready for some adrenaline?
I was born ready. How high is that?
So high.
Privacy.
Privacy.
Gelato.
Froyo.
Architecture.
Sharkitecture.
That is a big hat.
It's American. Of course it's big.
What a vacation.
Don't you mean holiday?
My bad.
We should stop now.
Yeah.
We're here at Blackberry Friday, where everyone wants the unique taste of new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
Bold Dr. Pepper!
The sweet blackberry flavor.
Please remain bold and sweet.
Try new Dr. Pepper Blackberry.
On Chewy, get a free $20 e-gift card with your first food order when you shop all the brands for any taste or any diet at prices you love, delivered fast. For low prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Introducing Applebee's new Big Easy menu, starting at $11.99. Applebee's new Big Easy menu. Get it while you can.
Pause for the facts. Susie here is shopping for a used car, but she doesn't know that nearly half of them have been in an accident.
Interesting.
But Carfax.com shows how accidents impact price, so she doesn't have to overpay. Unpause. Whoa. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Even when U.S. women's national team forward Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. Thanks to the Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 3% cash back on her purchase after choosing the online shopping category.
Liberty. Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Liberty. It's pronounced Biberty.
Liberty.
Biberty.
Liberty.
Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty.
Ever since they got DirecTV, they don't miss a game. Not the opening pitch, not even the pregame flyover.
Bobby, look. It's baseball season in America, baby.
You know those geese are Canadian, right?
They've got baseball there, too.
With the new Ultimate Hut Bundle, create your ultimate Pizza Hut feast. I got meat lovers and double pepperoni.
Gronk, we got double pep.
I get double pep.
Dude, Bundle Bros!
Bundle Bros!
Bundle Bros!
Build yours starting at $24.99. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
It's time to get one of America's premier tournaments underway.
This is Champ Week.
Thunderous! This is as March as it gets.
A championship weekend begins Saturday and continues Sunday on ESPN.
Well, if you ask Rick Barnes before the game, he would say Jemai Mashak's biggest job today is to contain Trey Johnson. He's done that, and he's also contributed, Jay, in many other ways.
Well, Jemai Mashak is an outstanding player. Smart cut here off the pick and roll in the slot. Gets an easy basket as a result. Also as a passer, getting Chaz Lanier an easy bucket, and then he goes to the glass. Doesn't panic after the offensive rebound. Finds Igor Milicic Jr. for the wide open three. And you mentioned that defense. SEC All-Defensive Team, a semifinalist for the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year award. But you know what? He didn't throw away his Gatorade cup, so he's not perfect.
And a rare time where Mashak is on the bench and Johnson is in the game. So Jordan Gainey is defending Johnson right now.
And you cannot leave Trey Johnson. Do not help off. And you cannot go under a screen.
Johnson 3 for 4, 9 points. Moving without the ball, trying to get free. Here he is.
A great job by Gainey.
Look at these shots, though, they're forcing him into. A tough one, and he's capable of hitting him, but not that time.
And a great block out by Cade Phillips on Caden Shedrick. Those are the kind of winning plays that can separate you in a game like this.
A 10-point lead for Tennessee. Lanier fouled and hits.
Another really good screen by Cade Phillips. You saw him set a screen earlier and slip out in a different part of the floor. But here, the wide pin down. And Caden Shedrick is going to pick up Chaz Lanier, but not enough. Boy, Lanier takes so much attention. And he has done a much better job throughout the course of the season of moving without the ball and setting up his cuts.
22 now for Lanier, and the lead continues to grow for the Vols.
Well, you can really see the difference in Tennessee's defense when Zakai Ziegler's on the floor. Like, Mark's got to back him down. You're worried about him instead of running your offense.
Johnson again, defended by Gainey. By Shedrick, who slams it home.
Boy, that was a beautiful pass, but what a fantastic finish by Shedrick.
Now 6 for Shedrick, second assist of the day for Johnson. Gainey, a 3 at the other end.
Boy, just a lack of communication. Johnson just got caught underneath the Cade Phillips screen.
Shedrick gets another touch. Bumped by Phillips and finishes in spite of it.
Yeah, he got fouled there, too, and finished it with the left hand.
Shedrick playing very well for the Horns.
Right now, Texas needs a stop.
Gainey again.
Well, they are targeting Trey Johnson.
And Cade Phillips with the tip out, and Lanier runs it down.
And Johnson's getting a little bit frustrated.
Phillips. And a foul. And his energy very noticeable right now in this game.
Boy, set a screen on Tremont Mark. Nobody able to block him out. His activity level has been so high.
Double-digit lead, Tennessee.
Meet Coach Niele Ivey. She's an expert in many things. Master motivator, savvy strategist, and the very definition of a player's coach. One thing she's not an expert in, quantum physics, which is why she recruited Sierra.
You're up.
Ace academic advisor. Coach Ivey takes care of the talent on her team the same way you take care of the talent on yours. Let our expertise round out yours.
About 1 in 5 people with fatty liver disease have NASH, which can lead to cirrhosis.
I thought I had fatty liver disease, but it's actually NASH, and it's scarring my liver.
Resdifra is the first and only treatment for NASH with moderate to advanced liver scarring without cirrhosis. It works directly in the liver to help reduce scarring and reduce NASH.
Before taking, tell your doctor about liver or gallbladder problems, or if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, jaundice, stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking gemfibrozil, cyclosporin, clopidogrel, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
I have a way forward.
Ask your liver specialist to test for scarring and ask about Resdifra.
Girls' night.
Remember that place we got burritos from last time?
No, but with Ring, I can find it. Food delivery?
Nice.
There it is.
Wow, this really makes you look smart.
Thanks.
With Ring, you can type it and find it.
Whoa, I live here? Do I have a pony? Did I marry him?
Tyler, the lifeguard? Girl, no. We married Todd. But he does look like him. Kinda.
And we get to drink soda before bedtime?
Yeah. It's got less sugar and good stuff like fiber now.
I bet we have so many kids. Since we kiss our husband so much.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Surprise entry into the dunk contest this year, the Aflac Duck.
With Coach Don Staley, the Ducks setting up from way downtown.
That's a big gap to cover for a small duck.
Y'all haven't seen the way Aflac helps close the gap left by health insurance? Watch this.
Aflac does pay people money for expenses not covered by health insurance.
That's nasty.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. Find an agent, get a quote at Aflac.com. Turn the lights off, it's over.
Earlier today here in Nashville, the SEC Player of the Year, Janai Broome, another big game. 23 points, 15 rebounds, a 62-57 win over Ole Miss. Auburn onto the semis against the winner of this one between Tennessee and Texas. In the bottom half of the bracket, Florida, Mizzou, Alabama, Kentucky. Those games on the SEC Network tonight with Ravi, Jimmy, and Molly. Semis tomorrow. Championship game Sunday. Stephen Pearl, Bruce's son, associate head coach of the Auburn Tigers, doing a little scouting here in this one.
Stephen Pearl basically serves as the defensive